Review time, pot!
EgyptAir flight MS804 conspiracy theories are already here and need to be debunked pronto. Can you believe that joker said pronto? You know why though, right? Because we can't have anybody questioning this situation. Oh no, stop it right now. You know, this joker is almost as bad as them fake accounts coming out, making them videos like they questioning the government, sounding like Barney.
Hi guys, today we're gonna talk about conspiracies. And here's my conspiracy.
And here's my conspiracy. Joker, you acting like you don't know conspiracy theory is a insult, made up term to belittle people who actually question the government and make it seem like something insignificant. You, Joker, continually use that term, my conspiracy. That's how I know y'all fake. It ain't just one person, it's multiple people doing that crap. And then jokers with the dumb fake voices, annoying, sounding like you gonna sing I love you, you love me at the end of every video. So now these jokers are coming out talking about the conspiracy theories, mostly the conspiracy theories that they put out. But you'd be surprised. Of course, there are people talking about this who people follow. I don't even feel like naming the names, but they talking about this. So
what is the ridiculous conspiracy theory?
Well, that the missing plane was linked to current 2016 elections in the U.S. and media coverage of certain candidates. Who are they talking about? Donald Trump. He alleged that the former President Bill Clinton was a rapist on Wednesday night. So somehow Donald Trump talking about Bill Clinton, who everybody know is just nasty as heck, at least they should know, got something to do with the dang plane. Yeah, right. You won't see me talking about that crap. And we can't forget this one. There's already a conspiracy theory about it. Oh, look. Flight MS804 goes missing exactly 804 days since MH370 disappeared. Oh, the conspiracy theorists are going to love that one. Joker, nobody loved that. But then they go to this right here and then they calculate it and they say, oh, look, 804 days. What am I supposed to do? Jump up and down, clapping my hands, Joker? Ain't gonna happen. The people who do fake events, they do synchronize the numbers when I'm talking about the days. For example, 9/11, 9/11, that type of thing. But I'm not gonna come out here talking about all these numbers, especially like these other fake accounts. Oh, they talk about the numbers and this and that. No, because talking about all those numbers, especially to the masses, it goes right over their heads and they just say, oh, these people are kooky. Oh, here we go. Numerologists on Reddit further allege another number correlation. I don't believe Reddit at all. All those fake accounts on there, government sponsored. So the Reddit user pointed out that the plane went missing near or on the 33rd parallel north with 66 people on board. But then you get other reports that say there are 59 people on board and 69 people on board. Anyways, but let's keep going. Multiples of numbers, especially of 3s and 6s, are common in conspiratorial communities. Anytime you see somebody talking about conspiratorial in like a serious way, they one of them fake jokers. i.e. 666. CNN states 66 on board. Either way, the numbers are interesting. Look, this picture is interesting. Look how stupid that look. Here we go. The mainstream media has been pushing the EgyptAir plane crash news all day into the public consciousness, even before the plane was probably bombed. News made it. Now, of course, they're going to draw it out for a while, anywhere between a few hours to a few days, but we know they're going to confirm it later and make it seem more credible. But the question is why? Why is this being pushed? Why is this a push for more security at the expense of freedom? Or is this another headline that's just going to be overused for months on end? Another possibility is that something else is happening that they don't want out, and so they start this event to pose as a distraction. Either way, this makes me lose even more trust in the mainstream media, and that can very well be some fake joker, but they do know how the government operates, and some of that could be the case. We got 5 theories as to what caused the plane to crash. Number 1, a bomb was planted at the airport in Paris, even though they said it might be unlikely with the security, especially after the so-called Paris attacks. Number 2, very complex and sophisticated devices planted on it to cause an explosion. 3, catastrophic engine failure. 4, taken out by accident in a very crowded sky, so planes bumping into each other. 5, crew or passenger initiated the bomb. I'm not going to co-sign any of these things they're talking about, but I will say this much. When it comes to these plane incidents, you're right if you don't believe what the media is saying. You're smart, actually, because there's been so many fake incidents concerning these dang airplanes, especially when you're looking at the fact that it's linked to Paris, who've been known to trick their population multiple times with fake events. And then when you even look back, we had a situation with EgyptAir in the headlines recently in March, late March, where there was a so-called hijacker hijacking the plane. And where were they going? They were going to Cairo, just like this plane. And look at this. The hijacker had a fake suicide belt. So not only did we get somebody hijacking the plane, but it was a fake hijacking. And let me tell you how fake it was. They say it wasn't related to terrorism, but still, look at this. Jokers taking selfies with the hijacker. What kind of bullcrap is this? What are the odds of that? We have a hijacking, quote unquote, in March with an Egypt airplane. And now all of a sudden we have this not long after. So when I see something like that, I say to myself, that looks like a practice run. And then if you want to bring up ISIS, then you have to bring up that ISIS is funded by the West and Turkey. You can't separate the two. So all these politicians talking that stuff, you better say that too, because that's what the reality of the situation really is, if it was a so-called terrorist attack. And then we also have this, the air hostess posting pictures of a plane crashing in the sea 18 months before what happened here. There she go right there, posting this picture of this girl here with her bags. Looks like she survived in the plane down there. It's weird that she would do that, but at the same time, the girl is a air stewardess. Things like that possibly could happen. You got a object in the air. It's possible that the dang object could fall out of the air. That's the reality that they would have to live with. Still, that's kind of weird. And then these jokers talking about this guy here, Richard Osman. What's the first thing that pop up when you hear that? Tim Osman. Here's the bottom line. I don't believe these jokers' story, and I have yet to find a reason why I should.
So the video is over, but it ain't all the way over. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also like me on Facebook.com/RedSilverJ. Twitter man. Oh yeah, I'm also on that Twitter. Follow me on Twitter.com/RedSilverJ. I'm on that Instagram.com/RedSilverJ. Oh snap, Snapchat at RedSilverJ. All I gotta say.